participants? All right. All right. So you want to find the position on your wall. It will feel so good. You want to go ahead and put it, I'm putting it right above my tailbone and my lumbar. My feet are actually in front of my shoulders, so I'm leaning into it. And I'm going to go ahead and just roll my shoulders forward. I'm going to feel the pressure against the wall, draw my navel in, just check my feet out, make sure my heels are in line with my shoulders. And I'm going to go ahead, pull my navel towards that ball. Taking an inhale here, I'm going to exhale. I'm going to start lifting my thoracic. My shoulders are going to lift them back. I'm going to kind of stick my booty out. And I'm going to figure out where my feet need to be. I'm in that little bit of an extension right now. Take an inhale. So I'm going to find my feet position where I feel enough resistance against the wall, where I feel like I'm not falling forward, but enough so that I can really feel the ball's not going to go anywhere. All right. Drawing my spine back into neutral now. So I just took my spine into neutral. Float my arms up in front of my shoulders. Take an inhale. Watch your legs. Don't hyperextend or lock the knees. Just pull your quad toward your hamstring. Take an inhale. Draw your chin to your chest. As we exhale, go ahead and round over, pushing your back against the ball. You want to feel like you're imprinting. You're going to inhale here. You can't go very far. And as we exhale, I'm going to lift myself into neutral. And then I'm going to take my arms up and maybe feel a little slight extension in that spine. Inhale, float it back. You're going to feel that neutral pushing against. Readjusting my feet again. Exhale to curl, pushing against the wall. Draw your navel to your spine. That should feel good. And then slowly start lifting yourself, pull to neutral. And then if you feel like you want to go to extension, go here. A little bit more fast and slow. Go ahead, curl. And we lift. And exhale, do that again. You curl. Inhale, exhale, and lift. Stay where you're comfortable and do that 2 more times. And then lift it back up. And on the last time, we're going to curl. And then draw your shoulder blades back, come to neutral, walk your feet out again. See where you can go ahead and move yourself down the wall. You're on the reformer. And then you're going to lift yourself up. So where can you be that your heels are in line with your knees? You're laying down the reformer. And then you lift yourself back up. You take your arms down and lift. Now your spine the entire time, even when it comes up to the high part of your back, is neutral. Keep pulling your abs in. You're going to want to, when you come down here, you're going to want to arch your back. Don't do it. You're going to go ahead, come all the way down and lift yourself back up. Find where you need to be. If you don't like using the wall, you just do a squat. You'll end up just doing a squat. You stick your booty out towards the wall. It's natural to either want to go into extension or flexion and lift. If this doesn't feel good, you're more than welcome to bring your legs together. And we're going to hold it down here. Now you have those little tiny pulses. If you can take your hands behind your head, holding your spine in neutral, go ahead and do that. Those thighs will be burning. Inhale, exhale. You have 5. Exhale, 4. Here's 3. Last 2 and 1. You lengthen, you push back. And now you're going to go ahead and reach down towards your heels, drawing your abs in. Take an inhale. As we exhale, slowly start lifting yourself up. You're going to come back down. And this time, go ahead, draw your heels together. So my heels are together, my toes are apart. They were hip distance apart. And then I pulled them together. And you're going to lift yourself, push through. My heels are down. I need to walk my heels in a little bit more so that they're in line with my knees. And I lift. And we go down and lift. Let's go ahead, a little more arm movement if you're up for it. You're going to go up and out and squeeze and come back down. Lift. You don't have to use your arms at all. And come back down, pushing through your heels. Now, when you come down, make sure your knees aren't going out too far. You're excellently rotating the hips, but you're not opened up too far. And come back down. And just moving along the wall, you've got to come down, hold here. Walk your feet in a little bit closer. Take your hands behind your head if you can. Lift your heels. My heels are lifted. And then we're going to come down. Watch your knees. And you come up and down. Jay, if this doesn't feel good on your knees, keep your heels flat. If it doesn't feel good on your hips, you guys can go back to neutral. My heels are lifted slightly. I'm going up and down. If you don't like the feeling of having your hands behind your head, bring them to your front of your forehead. And you can also bring them to your hips. Hold down here and pulse it for 8, 7, 6, 5. Abs in 4, 3, lower, 2, and 1. Ah, shake it out. Ah, good. Feet together. Now what you can do is you're going to go ahead, bring your heels back a little bit more. Feel yourself pushing against the wall, but don't let the ball push you off the wall. Soften the knees, lift your heels. High half toe on the reformer. You're going to go ahead, bring the carriage in, and then you lift the carriage up. Now, if you feel up to it, without arching your back, try to lift your hands all the way up towards the ceiling. Reach them all the way down towards the ground. Slowly lift them back up, all the way back down. You also have the option to just hold on to a chair. Move slow. You've got it, guys. Down and lift. And let's flow for 5 and lift. And 4. Here's 3. Shoulders down. 2. Hold it down here on 1. Take your hands behind your head if you can. And we pulse down. If you feel your back arching, take your hands to the front of your thighs. Draw your abs in for 5, 4, 3, 2. Can you hold it on 1? Hold it here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ow. Shake those legs out, guys. All right. So, oops. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take the ball. We're going to put it at our ankles. We're going to go ahead and turn and face the wall. Do a little bit of upper body work. I think you won't be able to see my arms. All right, so it's important for you guys to be able to see my arms. My arms are above my head, and I'm going to reach and push down. So it's like you're going to do a Superman plank. Their hands are not in front of your shoulders. We'll go there later. I want them above, crawling up the wall. You're going to choose your position. Are you going to walk further away from the wall, or are you going to walk closer to the wall? So thinking about doing the mid-back, you're going to pull your shoulder blades down. Hold it right there. Take an inhale. Activate those lats and serratus. Draw your abs in. Take an inhale here. You're going to bring your elbows down to the wall. Exhale, and you press. If you feel your shoulders, the top of your shoulders, not underneath of your arms, I need you to go ahead and come down a little bit lower and possibly move your feet in a little bit more. If you want more of a challenge, look what my feet are doing. I put my white sneakers on for you guys. Lift your heels, and you inhale, tap, exhale to press. Inhale down. I want you to use all those muscles underneath your arm. Our hands are reaching. I'm going up even higher. Inhale, exhale, and press. Elbows come down and they press. Shoulders stay down. Now, hold it here. Shoulders down here, squeezing on those inner thighs. And you're going to go ahead, try to lift your right hand up even higher off the wall and bring it back down. And then you lift your left arm off the wall and you bring it back down. Stay out of the shoulders and take the arm off and bring it back on. And the other one comes off and back on. Now, taking your left hand, put it in front of your shoulder. Take your right hand and bring it next to your left hand. And you're going to try to go ahead and bend that left arm, tap it down. The right arm is helping, and you push. Inhale. This is simulating hands in the straps, laying on your back, bend, stretch. Inhale, exhale. So keep going. This arm is bending down, lengthening. This arm is helping and supporting it. Inhale, that goes low, and exhale, press. 3 more, and we'll switch sides. 2, watch your hips. 1, put your right hand in front of your right shoulder. So that's going to be the working arm. If you want to do one arm only, you don't want the support, you don't need to use the support of the other arm. Inhale, exhale, press. So the arm that's doing the work for that tricep is the right arm, my back arm. Okay, this one's just helping it. This one's not really doing the work. That back arm is doing all the work. 4 more, press. 3, 2, and last 1. Walk yourself in. Take your hands against the wall. Try to get your ears right in line with your elbows, reaching against the wall. Sticking your booty out. Shoulder press. Take it forward and press it back. Inhale, exhale to extend. Bend and lengthen. Shoulders stay down. Reaching and pressing. See if you can walk it in further. Or if you want even more of a challenge, go ahead and walk it out further back. Find your position. Move those feet. See where you feel the best connection. Inhale, exhale, 4 more times. 3, shoulders stay down. 2, and last 1. Reach for the back of your heels. Take an inhale here. As we exhale, you're going to go ahead, grab your ball and slowly round yourself up. Take your ball and you're going to go ahead and push it against your wall. All right. So we're going to go ahead and do feet and straps. Then we're going to do the hundreds and then we will come back down. Then we'll go on the mat, I'm sorry. So I'm going to go ahead and push against the ball. If you don't like pushing against the ball, you're going to go ahead and get rid of that ball and just hold the wall. This is going to give me a little engagement in my lats and my serratus. So go ahead and press down, come underneath your arms. Get that nice connection. See how you feel. Make sure you're not on the top of your shoulders. You're going to go ahead, lift your left leg. And you're going to spiral it around and back in. All the way out and back. Out and around. Circle, big circle. Inhale, exhale. And then we have the other direction. Really feel that glute. Challenge yourself. If you want to go out further, go ahead. And circle. Take it forward. Clear. Inhale, exhale. 2 more. Squeezing that glute. Get that nice connection. Hold it here. Parallel, bend, stretch. You're going to go ahead, bend your leg in, flex your foot, and kick, point, lengthen. So the strap is on my feet, or 1 foot at this point. Flex your foot, bring your knee up, and press squeeze. You can just hold on to the wall if you want. Watch your standing leg. Make sure you're not hyperextending or locking your knee. Bend and point. Flex and point. Hold it there. Externally rotate your hip, so which is my left hip only. And I'm going to draw it in, my heel towards my knee. And I'm going to push my heel away, my toe is on the diagonal. Inhale, exhale, press. Flex it in and point. Bend and extend. 2 more. And last 1, hold it here and do little tiny circles, Moving from the ball and socket. Oh. Keep moving, guys. Pushing into that hand of the leg that's lifted. Other direction for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Take a little break. Shake it out. So you don't have to use the ball on the wall. The ball gives you that nice challenge to really keep that nice core connection. So back against the wall. Push down through your shoulders. Draw in on your abs. That other opposite leg is going to go ahead. And you're going to do a leg circle. I'm reaching it forward, around, and back in. Shoulders stay down. I'm going to make that circle. Wherever you can clear your legs. So remember, the option is just to come on the wall here. Same thing. Around. And then we're going to go ahead. Big circle back. Circle. Moving from the ball and socket. You're not moving from the foot. You're not moving from the knee. You're moving from that glute as you circle out and around. Behind you, press. Exhale, 2 more, staying parallel. Hold here. Flex your knee, flex your foot, bring your knee up towards your chest. Point your toe, send it behind you. Bend and stretch. Inhale, exhale. The strap is on my foot. I'm bending it in and I'm pressing it out. Keeping my entire body engaged. Inhale, exhale. Last 1. Ready? Externally rotate your hip, bring your heel to your inner thigh. Your toe is on the diagonal of your leg that's moving and you point it on the diagonal. Flex your feet, bring it in, shoulders stay down. That upper body, guys, stabilizing. You should feel super warm because your core is working with you too, just by pushing into that ball. Flex and point. Exhale, point. Flex, pull up. Last one. Hold it there, and we circle from the ball and socket behind us. Little tiny circles. Getting that sensation of our foot in the strap. And another way for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. And the standing leg too, that glute is feeling it. Nice job. So let's go ahead. We're going to do the 100. We're going to do a short spine variation. All right. So the ball come down. He's going to go ahead, put it between your inner thighs. Head is on the mat, arms by your side. Squeezing up on your inner thigh, drawing your navel down. Find a neutral spine. All right. Hands by your side, draw your chin to your chest. If you are up for it, squeeze that ball, lift your legs to the tabletop. Inhale, tap your toes. Exhale, squeeze to lift. Start pumping your arms. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. You tap down, and exhale, lift off. Inhale, nice vigorous pump, and exhale. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Squeeze those inner thighs without pumping that ball. The ball is engaged a little bit, but not much. Inhale, tap your toes. Exhale, pull it up. Inhale, down, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 more sets. Keep pumping, guys. And exhale. Bring your chest to your thighs. And exhale, the whole arm is moving. Last set. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, cup a little bit deeper. If you're up for it, send your legs out a little bit further. Maybe drop them a little bit lower. Take an inhale or just hold and then bring it all the way back down. We're going to go ahead and do a short spine prep. So that ball now goes here. I'm going to show you how to use the wall with this one. If you're on the reformer, I'm moving closer to the wall so that I need to move even closer. All right. So this is my tower. My wall is now the tower. So you would be pushing against the tower, right? Amy and Sue did this in class the other day, actually, the reformer variation or the tower variation. So your feet are back in the straps, your ball. So with a smaller ball, Andrea, make sure it's really at your lumbar tailbone, closer towards your tailbone so you can push down and keep your spine neutral. You're going to go ahead and bring your leg, one leg in tabletop and the other. You don't want to feel your spine soften. This is my spine softening. I need to press down and balance my spine and find a neutral spine. I'm going to go ahead, press my legs out, heels together, toes apart. And then I'm going to rotate back to parallel to bring them back in. Push out. Now, if you can, use your imaginary tower and push against it. Amy, I know with your elbow, adjust your palms or your fingertips so you're not feeling your tennis elbow. It can be done, all right, so that you can have your hands against the wall. And you push your legs out and bring it back in and lengthen. Now, when you lengthen your legs out there, hold it here. You're going to go ahead, bend your toes and try to tap the ground. And then bring your knees back in, lengthen your legs back up. Heels together, toes apart, bend your legs in a tabletop. Push down to the ground if you can. Bring your legs back up, extend them back up towards the ceiling. Externally rotate to come into tabletop. Push your toes down towards the ground as far as you can. Lift them back up, rotate. Challengers, ready? Heels together, toes apart. Bend your legs in the tabletop. Send your legs down and out and bring them back up into parallel. Heels together, toes apart, and we bend. They go down and out. Rotate to parallel, bring it back up. Only if you feel up to it. Watch that back. You can also get rid of the ball and do the same series without lifting your hips up with the ball. Again, bend, reach, extend, or rotate to parallel. One more time, bend, down and press, and rotate back into parallel. All right, so here we go with our short spine prep. I'm going to go ahead and take my hands down by my side, and you're going to go ahead and try to go ahead and just lift off the ball and come back down. Don't kick your wall like I just did. So lift and come back down. You don't have to do that. If you don't want to do that, just roll your knees into your chest a couple times, like this. You can roll your knees in and go ahead and pull. But if you feel up to it, go ahead and tap your wall and then slowly come back down. Send your legs out in the diagonal if you're up for it. Lift, tap, slowly bring it back down. And lift. Oops, that was momentum. Don't follow that one. And then we go ahead, lift, tap, slowly come back down. One more time. And slowly come all the way back down. Go ahead and bring your feet back down on the mat. We're going to go ahead and slowly remove that ball and come down one vertebrae at a time. Taking the ball into your hands, you're going to go ahead and push it back against the wall. So now I got to scoot myself down. I'm pushing into my palms. Now when I push into the wall right here, I feel like it's going to push my body down and away. My shoulders stay down. Hold your abs in. You're going to take an inhale. As we exhale, you're going to float your right leg up, and then you're going to float your left leg up. You want to fight with your core so it doesn't slide you down your mat. And you're going to tap down with your right foot and pull it back up, and then tap down with your left foot and pull it back up. And you press down and lift. Now, if that's too much for you and you feel like it's pushing you away, you need to keep your feet anchored and lift the right and bring it back down. So my upper body is working like crazy right now. So I'm pushing against here, I'm stabilizing through my shoulders, stabilizing through my arms and my core, and I'm gonna tap and pull, and tap and pull. Challengers, if you feel up to it, just like we did with the hundreds. Ready? Both legs down, exhale to lift. My upper body is shaking like crazy. I'm pushing so hard into that ball. Inhale, exhale. Push as hard as you can into that ball for dear life. And pull. Remember, if it's pushing you away, start with your feet down here and just go ahead and lift one and the other. My arms are jelly right now. Inhale, exhale to pull. Keep pressing as hard as you can into those palms. Hold here. Take an inhale, exhale, shoot those legs up. You're going to go ahead, drop one down and one lifts, and then we switch. Inhale, exhale, and switch. Push as hard as you can. If you don't like that feeling, get rid of the ball, and you're going to go ahead and still press against the wall. Now, challengers, keep your legs lowered, flutter them up, 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 and bring them down, 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 down. If you feel anything in your back, one high, one low, and you switch, stay up on the up. If it's still in your back, tap, toe taps again. And we have two more sets. Up, up, push, guys. So if you're not pushing into your ball for dear life, you're missing on your upper body. And up, one more set. Bring it down, 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 and up. And bring your knees into your chest. Take that ball, put it right there on your shins, and bring your knees into your chest. Nice job. All right, let's go ahead and stick with the upper body. And we're going to go ahead and face the wall. You have a choice. You can not use the wall at all. You cannot use the ball at all and use the wall, or use the ball and the wall, okay? I'm here. Once again, I need you to push against the ball. So remember, if you don't like that, you're still going to push against the wall right here. So push against the ball, wall, or just stay on the ground. The weight is going to try to be in my left hand. That's the ball against the wall. So if it's in my left hand, it needs to be in my right leg. Left hand up here. I'm going to go ahead and send that other leg out. And then I'm going to bring it back in. Now, that's going to be easier. It's in my left hand. I'm going to send my right leg out. See if you can go ahead and send the same leg out. My arm is shaking. I don't know if you guys, it's literally shaking. Bring it back in. And if you don't like that feeling, just stick with the opposite leg of the hand that's pushing. Otherwise, you're alternating, and you press and lift. And you press. Stay out of the shoulder and lift. Exhale. Inhale, exhale, press. Now, send, it's my left hand. Send your left leg out. If you can. If you can't, you're going to stick with your right. My oblique is screaming. I'm going to bring that toe forward and push back. If you don't like the feeling of this, you're just going to go ahead and take that right leg. It's going to go out and pull back. It's fine. Out and press. 2 more. And last one. Oh my God, my arm. Take your arms forward, sit back, and give yourself a nice little shell stretch. So remember, if you don't like using the same leg as the hand on the ball, you're going to use this opposite leg. All right, other arm. Pushing it against the wall, shoulder stays down. Send away the opposite leg first, and then try to send away the same leg. It might be easier on one side than the other. Inhale, exhale. Remember, if you don't like that feeling, stick with the opposite leg of the ball against the wall. You can always do that. Relax your shoulders, and you exhale to press out. On the next one, you're going to either do whichever one works for you. If you did the same leg as the arm out, do the same again. If you did the opposite, do the opposite, and you take your leg out to the side, and you pull. Out to the side, and pull. Looks good, guys. Nice job. 3 more, and squeeze. Last 2, pushing into those arms, and last 1. Oh, sit back. We're going to go ahead and put our ball between our inner thighs. Taking our hands here. And we're going to do a cat-cow. So this is my push-through bar now. I'm going to squeeze my inner thighs together, and I'm going to take an inhale, exhale, and I'm going to curl and lengthen my tailbone out, relax my shoulders, and push against the wall to curl. And go ahead, lengthen, inhale, exhale, 2 more times like that. Just enjoy this. And last 1, exhale to curl. Walking your hands up that wall. We're going to go ahead and stay on the front of our legs. You're going to go ahead and come onto your forearms. This is your moving carriage. All right, so we're going to do down stretch. This simulates the foot bar. Pushing down on my forearms. Actually, I tell you guys not to pray, but today you get to pray. So hold your arms together, push in here, and you want to go ahead and roll the ball up and out. Inhale, exhale. And then you're going to curl and then stick your booty out. And you curl and then you stick your booty out. So it's a down stretch variation. If you'd like to stay there, stay there. If you'd like more of a challenge, come up onto your feet. Same thing, your choice. Ready? And you go up and you pull down and lift. Whichever one you prefer. I'm taking my elbows above my shoulders. I press up and down. Try not to interlace your hands. You can push them together. You're going to feel a lot more of that outer part of the arm as you slide and lift up, 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 up higher. 2 more times. And last 1. Oh, shake out that upper body, guys. All right, the upper body does not get much of a rest on this one. Here we go. The ball you can just put to the side for now. Mine's going to roll away. All right, lots of options on this one. You're back in the quadruped position. Figure out where your foot needs to be on your wall. All right, so I have my right foot against the wall. Left foot is down. We're going to just hold here. You're going to take an inhale. See if you can lift your left knee. So it makes it a little bit easier, even with a bad elbow, because you can take my right foot? My right foot, my heel is back, and it's helping me. It's helping me lift my knee. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, lift. Challengers, lift that foot back. Okay? So you're either just going to lift your knee and drop it back down. If you don't like that, you're going to lift both knees, drop it back down. Or ready? You're going to push, and you're going to lift your foot and bring it back down. Your choice. Pick one. And then let's switch. Left foot against the wall. Wrap the right foot underneath you. Hover that knee. And then bring it back down. Just hover it. Use that back leg. If it's too much for your upper body, if your wrist or something, you can absolutely go here. We're going to go here next. Inhale, exhale, lift. All right, here we go. If you'd like more of a challenge, go ahead and push the right foot back and bring it back down. Exhale and press and bring it back down. Exhale, pick whichever one you want. And two more. And one. Come down, give yourself a little shell stretch. All right, so option one, take your hands right here and lift your hips up. And then bring your knees back down. All right, so up stretch into a knee stretch. And you lift. And come back down. If you would like to try this, you take your feet up the wall and you go ahead and you take them here. And then you come down. You take it up higher. You pike the wall. And you pike the wall. Otherwise, you're here and you're pike. Inhale, exhale. Or you pike up the wall, straighten those legs. Beautiful. Bring it down, exhale and lift. Switching, alternating side to side. Yep, perfect. Nice job, guys. And your last one. Beautiful. All right. Go ahead and walk yourself. Grab your ball if you can. Walk yourself so that your heels are against your wall. You're going to push down into your ball so my heel and my butt is against the wall. Can you get up without moving your feet away from the wall? So I'm going to move my feet because I can. I know I can. How far can you be to roll yourself out? How close to the wall can you be to roll yourself up? So see if you can do it with your heels flat against the wall. Nice. All right, so take your hands out in front of you. We're going to go ahead and do that roll down or roll up. Your shoulders are against the wall, your head is against the wall. You're going to nod your head will come off the wall, but your shoulders are still against the wall. You're going to go ahead and curl and keep your bra line against the wall. Then continue to curl down and reach for the ground without falling off the wall. See if you have to move. The ball will tap. See if you can get your heels any closer to the wall. Can you walk your heels any closer to the wall? Draw in on your abs, pull in on your navel, slowly start rounding yourself up. Get your bra line back against the wall. Once your bra line is there, pull your shoulder blades against the wall and your head should naturally touch. If it's in front of you, you've used your neck, your cervical. Okay, so try that again. Your head should naturally find the wall when you come back up as soon as you go like that. Chin to chest, it comes off slightly. Shoulder blades, bra line stays on. When you can't go any further with your bra line staying on, you're going to continue to roll down off that wall. Continue to roll down off that wall. And you're going to reach for the ground. See if you can step back. You're going to be a little more flexible every time. I step back maybe a centimeter. Drawing in on my abs so it's closer to the wall. Go ahead, pushing through your feet, draw up on your abs. You guys getting closer and closer to the wall. Bra line against the wall. When your shoulders come against the wall and you look straight forward, your head should naturally find the wall. It should be natural. You shouldn't have to pull your neck back at all. And then come back up. Nice job, guys. Let's go ahead and do star, because I love star on the wall before we get down and we do a whole core series using our feet on the baseboard. There's so much you can do on the wall. I feel like I'm running out of time. So you're going to go ahead and you're going to get the back of me too. It's my right hand. It looks like my left. And you're going to go ahead and do a side plank. Find your side plank. Then see how far away you can walk with that side plank. Okay. So my hand is on my imaginary foot bar, and then you lift yourself up. And then you reach through, go ahead, reach through, turn your hip down, reach yourself back up and bring yourself back down. Now, if anybody would like to try it with the ball on the wall, you're more than welcome to. So I can't do this arm, this is my bad arm. So I'm gonna keep my hand against the wall, but yeah, go ahead, Sue, definitely try it. Here we go. Lift the leg up, turn your hip down, reach for your back hip. Take that arm back up and then bring it back down. We go ahead, we lift our legs up and we pulse our leg up for 3, 2, 1, reach through, lift our leg for 3, 2, hi little friend, you can come in, and then bring it back up and bring it down. Do that again, we lift up, 3, 2, 1, turn hip, nice job ladies. Lift it, 3, 2, 1, turn back, we have one more guys, here we go. Shoulder down, and we lift. And we, I'm sorry, lift, hold, stay here. Sorry, Andrea, come back for me. 3, 2, 1, you too, Jay. And then go ahead, turn, 3, 2, 1, lift, and walk it back in. So glute, oblique, glute on both sides, right? All right, so once again, start however you want. If you're gonna start, I'll do the ball on this side. Move away. See where you have that side plank, you don't want to feel anything in your upper back, shoulder, or neck. You push down into your palms. Side plank here, and all you're going to do is lift into star, rotate that hip down, lift it back up, and bring it back down. We have one more like that. Lift, my arm is jello right now. And then we have 3 sets with the legs. Here we go. We lift it up, flex your foot. You have 3, 2, 1, rotate through. Here's your thread and needle, lift the glute, 3, 2, 1, come back to your star and bring it back down. Do that again. Lift it up, 3, 2, 1, rotate through, turn your hip down, lift the glute, 3, 2, 1, watch that neck for me. And then bring it back down. You have one more. So ready? Keep that spine neutral, the cervical spine included. 3, 2, 1, turn. 3, 2, 1, lift, and bring it all the way back down. All right, guys, you ready? Let's go ahead and sit down. And now you're using your wall as the strap. I'm going to go ahead and start with the ball between my inner thighs and scoot myself up. So to start, I'm going to really push my entire foot against the wall. We'll start with our feet will end up going higher. So I'm pushing into my heels to the point where my sits bones, I feel them down, and I can hinge because I have the wall. I can hinge. If I was off the wall, I'd go back. I'd be flying back. Take your arms out in front of you. Take an inhale, exhale. We're going to curl back. You're going to go ahead. Take an inhale. As we exhale, we're going to curl forward. Push into your heels. This is as far as I can go. Curling. Lift, lengthen our spine. Curl back. Curl forward. And lift, lengthen. Heels are on. Push into your heels. Curl back. Push. Curl forward. And lift. Take the ball for flat back. Here we go. Push into the ball. Hinge back. Lift your arms up. Push your fingertips up towards the ceiling and then bring it in front of you. Hinge back. Lift and press and bring it right back in front of you. Again, hinge. Flat back, push, use your heels, lift, push into your heels to come back up. One more time like that. Hinge, lift, press, and bring it in front of you. Going into around the world. We're going to go, Amy's like, I'm going down. All right, exhale, we curl. You're going to go ahead, bring your ball to the left. Bring it up and around to the right. Come back up and center. Curl back to the right. Bring your ball up and around over to the left and come right back to the center. You curl back, It goes to the left. It goes over to the right. You come up on the diagonal, and then you square yourself off center. One more time. We'll change it up. Don't worry. Curl, around, around, and lift. All right. So now what I want you guys to do is put the balls of your feet against the wall. Curl it down, put the ball back against your inner thighs again. All right. Now, my balls are low. We'll end up with our feet high. We'll end up with teaser. I'm going to have you take your arms out in front of you, relax your shoulders. See where you need to be. I just used the balls of my feet to help me come up. So you're going to have to move back a little bit. Jay and Andrea, I can't see your legs, but you'll know. You push up. Let me see. I just want to see you guys roll down and roll up. Let me see, Amy. Go ahead, roll up. So you shouldn't have to lift your legs. You're pushing the balls of your feet up into your baseboard, and it should lift you right up. It should help lift you. Let me see, Andrea. Push into, let me see, roll up. Perfect, nice. Good, Jay? All right, here we go. So you're gonna go back to the point where you're gonna wanna feel like you wanna go back. You squeeze that ball. Squeezing that ball, you need to push up. If I let go of the wall right now, I would fall, okay? And I'm gonna have you go back, tap your shoulders, and lift that point again. And you tap your shoulders, and this simulates the strap on my feet. And you go back, and you lift. Push into the balls of your feet. You tap your shoulders and lift. Just a little bit. Tap and lift. 2 more times. And then you hold here, and then you're going to walk up your left hand and your right hand, pushing your balls of your feet into the wall, squeezing that ball to protect your hip flexors, using your core. Exhale, those legs are feeling it 2, I know. 4, abs should feel it. 3, exhale, 2 and 1. Take the ball out, bring your feet together, lay yourself down, keeping your feet in the same position they were before. Taking that ball, bring it behind you. Relax your shoulder blades down. Making sure you engage all the muscles along your obliques, your lats, your serratus. Pushing into the balls of your feet, and you're going to go ahead and lift up. And when you come down, we're going to twist to the right and come down. Then you're going to go ahead, lift on the right, come to the center, and come down. Twist to the left, come up to the left. Go down on the left. Center lift. And come down. So you rotate when you're down, and you push up on that diagonal, and then you come back on the diagonal. You push up center and come down. Now I just switched it again on you. Rotate to your right. Now come back to the center, and down. Rotate to your left or right, and come up. Stay on that diagonal. Come back to the center and come up. And then go back to the opposite side. Now we're going to get rid of the center. Ready? Go up on the left and go down. And then go up on the right. And the left. Keep pushing through side to side. And the right. Looks good. Hi, Amy. Side slow. Exhale. And the opposite side. And one more, guys. And come down, bring your heels towards your seat. Lift your hips up. Whew. Pushing through those hips, guys, pushing through those thighs. Slowly come back down. We're going to go ahead and do our teaser variation using the wall. Hey, Jasper. All right. So you push through the balls of your feet. Okay. Find where you could be, to lift yourself up. So you have a teaser variation. Everyone's going to be different on the wall. That's fine. Lift your arms up by your ears, and you're slowly going to round yourself back down. Okay, take your hands behind you, so you're in your teaser. You're going to push up into your wall. I walk my feet up my wall a little bit more. Hold here. Can I tap my right foot off and tap my left foot off, and then slowly come back down? Using that wall, exhale, push up and into that wall. And then slowly lift your left foot and then your right foot, and you come back down. One more like that, and we're going to go ahead and you do the arms. Inhale, exhale, and push, lift. And we go ahead and we lift the arms for 5 and drop. And 4. Exhale for 3, slow and controlled. If you need a break, 2, you can do this. And last 1, keep those feet there and come back. We're going to go ahead and do single leg teaser variation, or you can think of it as tree. All right? So my foot is against the wall, it's bent. Or this leg. So don't worry about this leg. One foot is against the wall. Get that pressure. The other leg is on tabletop. So think tree or single leg tree, doesn't matter. You're going to go ahead, push through, lift that leg up. And you're going to go ahead, go down and go up to that leg again. You go down and up to that leg again. Stay lifted. Yep. So push against the wall with your heel, and then you can go ahead and lift your other leg off. Down and lift. Stay lifted. Down and lift. Come all the way back down. Switch legs. So I push using more of my heel when I'm up. Follow my foot to lift, heel to stay lifted. Inhale, exhale. Whoops, this leg's higher. Or push, lift. And I go down and I lift back up. Inhale, exhale. My heel taps and it lifts. 3 more times. 2, easier. You do the last 1, and then you come all the way back down. Take your feet off that wall. Lift your hips all the way up towards the ceiling. We're going to go ahead and do an extension. So go ahead, put your feet back on the wall to get yourself back up, or you can get up on your own. I'm going to take that ball, and I'm going to put it in so I can get to my extension. Okay. So hold the wall however you want, and go into your extension. Take your arms out. Inhale, draw your chin to your chest. Exhale and lift. And you slowly go back down. Open up your chest. Sweep those arms out. Inhale, exhale. Before we go ahead again, we're just going to go out. Exhale, sweep your arms up. Go down to a T. Exhale, lift. Inhale out. Exhale to lift. And then take yourself over one last time for that beautiful extension. And then you're going to go ahead, slowly start rounding yourself all the way up. And we're going to go ahead and finish with mermaid against the wall. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and turn. And I'm going to reach up the wall. So how far up the wall can I go? About right here. See how you feel. Take your arm to your side. You can sit crisscross, Jay, yeah, or one leg long, perfect. So I'm going to lift, it looks like my right hand to you guys, and I'm going to push and go up the wall. Then I'm going to turn and push both hands against the wall, press down through my shoulders, really feel that nice deep stretch. Turn back to face you guys and come back down. Ball lowers down, so we look at my balls at my fingertips, and it goes up, shoulder stays down. And I go up and over. I push down into my lats and my serratus. I turn into the ball. Just like we started, guys, you're pushing against that ball. Relax that shoulders, twist. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Enjoy that. We lift up. Over. Rotate. Center. And back down. I got to go the other way, so you're going to see the back of me now. This is it, guys. Final exercise. It's a stretch. Enjoy it. All right. Take that ball, so it's on my fingertips, and I reach it up, and I go over. I push down into it. Turn both hands into the ball, and I press, and I really release my spine as much as I can. Shoulders are down. Twisting into my oblique. Coming back to the center, and it comes back down. Do that again. We lift. And we side bend, and we rotate and press, shoulders stay down, drawing your navel in. Inhale, exhale. Here's your last one. We lift, side flex, and rotate, and center, and come all the way down. I've got to tell you guys, I ran out of time. We're going to have to do wall again. Go ahead. I think you guys need to take yourselves off of mute.